don't.
Okay.
Welcome back to Better Beliefs Lifestyle. Better Believers, what's good, y'all? What's good, family? You already know it's your girl Sincere, and today we have a very special guest. Today we have my ex-husband.
How y'all doing? I'm Dante, the ex-husband.
So we're here because somebody reached out to me and told me that I'm making him look bad. So I'm like, how am I doing that? But he also explained to me that he would like to tell his side of the story. So fellas, ladies, you know how I am. I like to play it fair. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, ain't I got questions for my own self. I want to ask some questions as well. So we are here today, you know, with Dante would like to, you know, tell us his side of the story, and I'm all for it. I got some questions. And no, we are not together before you guys think about it. This grown folk talk today, so we got our little wine today, so. And cheers to a great conversation.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the idea, because, I mean, something that I always would like my followers to know about, the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's go ahead and get right into it. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the first question I have, because I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to explain to me your side of the story. I think that's just right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay.
So, my first question that I really want to ask you, did I lie about anything? Because I know you said you felt some type of way and things like that.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
I lie about anything?
You didn't. You actually told 100% the honest truth. So.
Okay. All right. And also, guys, I want to just go ahead and throw this out here because the name of the video was What Happened During My Toxic Marriage. So,
Right.
I wasn't up there trying to explain all the good and great things that you have done. I just wanted to put out there some of the negative things that has happened in our marriage, according to you and me, both of our wrongs.
Yes, ma'am.
So, he has done a lot of amazing things in our relationship, in our marriage. I just want to throw that out there. But the video was based about, you know, I'm trying to give out the red flags and things of, you know, some of the toxic things.
Right.
So, let's go ahead and let's get right into it, y'all. I'm going to ask some questions I want to know, and I'm pretty sure y'all want to know as well. So, why did you marry me so fast? Let's start it off with that. Why did you marry me so fast?
I married you so fast because it was a vibe that I never felt.
Okay.
And I knew my wife wasn't in Arkansas. So
Okay.
when you told me that you moved from Georgia,
Uh-huh.
I automatically knew that you was my wife. Because for one, I had to search for you. Number two, God said when you find your wife, you find a good thing. So
Okay.
I felt the spirit. I felt it. So I didn't want to play around with you. I didn't want to waste my time or yours. Instead of being boyfriend and girlfriend, I didn't want a baby mama. I wanted a wife. So that's why I said that's
Okay.
why I got married so fast.
Okay. Hey, I'm here for it. That was a good answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, all right. So, let's get right into it then. Okay, so why did you tell me that you didn't have a son at first? Why did you tell me that you didn't have a son?
Well, I wanted peace in my life, and when I was locked up, didn't know I was on any type of paperwork, and I never seen him, so we never had a bond. And one minute he's my son, next minute he's not. So I didn't want to play around with my happiness. So that's the main reason I didn't mention it
Okay.
until the problem was resolved and me and the parent was on a basic ground level, you know. So that's the main reason I didn't tell you, because at the strength of it, like I said, I wanted peace.
Okay.
So,
I understand that. So in your mind, if there was a detachment,
right.
if you
right.
really didn't have a son because
Right.
you never met him, you
never
didn't
met
have to spend time with him.
And on top, he stayed waiting in Texas.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I didn't have never even seen him.
Okay.
So
cool. So yeah, in your mind, so you want to let me know that
Right.
I do want to have a son that I can be
Right.
actively in his
Right.
life.
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
okay.
And I thank God for you to even pushing our kid out. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The greatest gift in the world.
Okay. We did. We went natural too. So.
Yes.
Okay. So since we're on the topic, like, did you know anything about child support before you got married?
No, I did not. I didn't find out I was on child support until we got pulled over that day and they told me my license was suspended. Now, remind you, I was locked up for 4 years. So,
Okay. This is true.
and I never did know I was on child support until I got to prison, 2 years in prison. So I got behind because I'm locked up, so I can't pay anything. So when I got out and I seen my license was suspended, that's why it was suspended, because of child support. So it kind of threw me for a loop as well, and yeah, that's what happened with that case.
Thank you for clearing this up with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's get okay, so I was gonna ask you, can you explain the driver's license situation, but you just kind of explained it to me.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
Your driver's license was revoked for child support. And so when you first got in, you knew you had a license before
Right.
you got locked up.
Right.
So just in your mind, when you got out, you still had
I
license,
still have license.
but they were
Suspended.
suspended.
Because of child
Okay.
support.
All right. Cool. I mean, hey. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want you to put your side of the story out, because you are a wonderful man. I know we've had our differences. I know that we've both done our wrongs, but I have always loved you deeply. And I've always cared about you, and yeah, so thank you. So let's get on to some more of the meat and the gristle. Okay, y'all know what's up with me. Y'all already know. Okay, so
Sincere.
yeah, so, come on, huh? So why was you arguing with me so much in the beginning? Like, where was all the meanness coming from about the noodles and the shoes and the? I know this is years and years ago, but
Right. Well, it was still like fresh on my mind because I love you so much.
Okay.
And I remember everything that I have did.
okay,
And remember, fellas, life do not come with a manual. Marriage do not come with a manual.
It
So
does.
we have to figure it out. Okay? So the main reason, I didn't even know why I was arguing, but further along in the marriage, I see why I was like that, because I haven't healed from past trauma.
okay,
You know, as a kid, you know, going through things with your dad, going through things with your mom, trying to figure out your way. So when you meet a good woman and you meet something real, that's when the attitude and not forgiving and all of that come up for no
Okay.
apparent reason.
okay,
So I had to forgive my past
Okay.
to present my future, you know. So,
that makes sense.
to very even much appreciate it, you know. So
Okay,
that's what happened with that. And the argument, it was really based on me being unhappy with myself.
okay,
So I was just trying to figure out life, because once again, you know, I didn't know how the working situation go or this and that, because I'm fresh out. So I have to figure everything out.
okay.
So that's what happened with that. And I thank you so much for being patient with me and giving me so many chances. So.
Welcome. All right. All right. Yo, he's knocking out my questions left and right. That's all I got to say. I ain't complaining, okay? All right. So, explain to me how were you providing in the marriage? What was your aspect? How did you look at it as far as how you was providing? Because I know that I stated that I worked a lot, and I won't necessarily say the breadwinner, because you definitely had money as well, but I definitely was the one holding the bills down.
For sure,
So,
for
can
sure.
you-
After 2 years, the first 2 years in the marriage, for hopping job to job, trying to provide for a family, and once you get to a point in your life, fellas, you have to be comfortable in your work zone. That's the only way you can provide, because you're not comfortable, you're gonna continue jumping job to job. So find something that fits you, and it's not a distraction to the household. So I had to figure out that. And so further along the marriage, it was like you started to feel empty when, you know, other people come into your marriage. So it kind of make you fall back from paying bills, you know. And I just wanted to clear that up because I have nothing against anybody, but in a marriage, it's just y'all two. So having people inside of your marriage that's hurt coming into your marriage, you know what I'm saying, it's not good. It's negative. So you want to stay focused at all time as a man. If that means getting 2 jobs to make sure everything is paid. And if I knew what I knew now, you know, we wouldn't have this conversation. So I just appreciate her so much.
Okay. Boy, you smooth as butter, I'm trying to tell you. Ain't he smooth, you know? And also, if you're new to this channel, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's subscribe to the channel. Become a better believer, y'all. We have grown folk talk. We just talking about real life. That's what Better Beliefs lifestyle is all about. It's about bettering our beliefs. So I think it's so dope that my ex-husband could be here and to just give the aspect of a man, you know what I'm saying, with past trauma or just not things that go right in the marriage, you know, giving advice from his standpoint, because we have went through it. We are divorced and things of that nature. We're co-parenting, and I think the best advice is from people who has actually went through hell together. So
True.
yeah, so again, you guys, comment down below. Give us some of you guys background stories and how did you make it, or what terms are you and your ex-spouse on? Have y'all rekindled that flame? Just, I want to get to know you guys more. That's why I'm putting my life out here, is more because it's not just about a show or a conversation. I really want to help people on the road. That's my calling, to help people. And so I'm really holding it down for the fellas as well, having a man up here talking about his flaws and all, because I already told y'all my flaws. I got down just as dirty, you know what I'm saying? Also, I want to throw that out there as well, that I was never in an abusive relationship, you guys. There was plenty of times that I have put my hands on this man.
And Sincere got hands.
Plenty of times I put my hands on this man. I've never just been beaten up, broken, and you know, there was times, like I said, he pushed me or something like that. But he never just, you know, went toe-to-toe with me or, you know, beat me black and blue or nothing like that. So I have been wrong as well. If you don't want nobody to put their hands on you, do not put your hands on somebody. I just want to throw that out there. So again, you guys, subscribe to the channel, like this video if you love this real grown folks conversation right here. So on to the next. I ain't keeping y'all long today. I got stuff to do, okay? So, this is a good one right here. Why did you start cheating on me?
Okay.
Because I ain't pop it off now. I played around, but I did not pop it off. So
Good topic. In a marriage, whether you get kicked out the house or not, fellas, it's still cheating. You know, whether she kicked you out the house or you left, it's still cheating at the end of the day.
yes.
So I never cheated inside it. If we was living inside the same house, there was no cheating going on. Let me clear that up. The only cheating that went on when I was outside the house, not taking a run to the store and cheating, but literally outside the house, like my stuff not there, so I slept with someone, you know. So anyway it go is cheating, because you married in God's eyes, so it's still cheating at the end of the day. And if I could take all of it back, I would, but I'm just being thankful and being blessed. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he went on ahead and explained his reason of cheating. I already mentioned to you guys my reasoning, but I'm just going to throw it out there again. I started cheating because I started hearing about my husband cheating on me. So, and I was, you know, I was young as well, young and not really mature as well. So I'm trying to do some get back. I'm trying to, oh, what? Word? I bet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, oh, you hurt me? You hurt me? I bet. I'm gonna hurt you too. So, women, as I said in the video before, if you guys haven't watched that How and Why Did I Get Married So Fast, go check that video out. And also go check out the what happened during my toxic marriage, so you guys can be caught up to where we're at now. As I stated in that what happened during my toxic marriage, don't ever cheat back, you guys. Don't ever cheat back. It's going to make you feel worse than before. It's going to hurt your marriage as you know, as worse as it possibly can get. And also, not only are you hurting your spouse, you're definitely hurting yourself as well. I felt less than having the man trying to hit me up, talk about sex and stuff, and my king, my husband, not treating me right. It just wasn't meant for me. I know cheating might be for some people, but in God's eyes, cheating is never the answer. Your karma come back on you, your hurt, your pain. It's just an ugly, nasty situation. If you could take some advice from me, never cheat back on your spouse. If you can't handle it, it's best that you go ahead and try to get you a divorce. Reconcile things. Go to marriage counseling. Go to the Lord. It's different avenues you can do versus getting down and dirty. Because once you start getting down and dirty as well, you're not being a clean example anymore. Now, what they got to listen to you for, and you're up here, you know, just doing the most as well. So that's what I got to say about that.
And another thing, fellas, when you're in a marriage and you get kicked out the household or you leave on your own, work on yourself. Don't fall into another woman's legs or another woman's conversation. Work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you have a child with this woman, a boy or a little girl, you have to explain this one day, you know. So I felt so bad, you know. To this day, I still ask God to forgive me because we have a son that look up to me. So I have to explain these things one day when he go through a situation like this. So that's why I'm saying I'm being blessed because we made it out the storm and we happy.
Thanks. Okay, so why do you think that we never lasted a year straight? Just because I know we've been married for 5 years, divorced for 2 years, we're doing our co-parenting thing, but why do you think we never lasted, from January to January, a solid year?
Letting broken people into our marriage. You know, if we associate with people and they going through things, that negativity can rub off on you or me. Now that's a devil coming into our household that's breaking us apart, you know. And that's the main thing. Like, I felt like it was too many people was in our marriage, too many people going through their own thing, but want to tell certain people what to do in their marriage when they things is not going right. So it kind of mind bothers me, you know what I'm saying, because I want to make it so bad for a whole year, a whole 3 years, a whole 5, whatever the case might be.
Right.
But letting the devil inside our marriage is unhealthy. Okay. So if you married out there, do not listen to anybody that's single. Single people keep single people single. So only hang around married couples. That's the only thing. And keep God first. So if I would have kept God first and been the leader of the house, then a lot of mistakes wouldn't have been made.
Okay. Do you think any of it has to do with us getting married so fast with less than a month, not really knowing each other?
I don't think that, because it's hard to find real love. Real love is rare. Okay. So if you have real love, don't waste time with it. I don't care if it's marriage, anything, don't waste time with it because it's so precious, it's so sweet, and the memories can go away like that.
Yeah.
So enjoy it.
Okay. So, all right. I mean, it's not really too much more that I can ask. I mean, those are the main questions that I had to ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are some of the main questions that I felt like that my followers wanted to know about. So I have one last question for you.
Okay.
Do you have any regrets?
I don't have no regrets because it made me the man I am today. It made me more patient, more humble. It made me love even harder. Okay. Also made me focus on myself a lot more and made me love myself even more because of what we've been through. Like, being in this marriage, I learned a lot with you.
Okay.
So that's why I can't take anything away.
Okay.
Because we didn't start from experience. We started from scratch.
Right. We did start from scratch.
Right. Start from scratch. So imagine we started with experience. It'll be a lot different because this is an amazing woman. I just want to put that out there. This is an amazing woman. Like, literally. When I was catching cramps coming in from work, she took me to the shower. We had an upstairs back then, so She took me to the shower, helped me wash up. Like, it's just a lot, and I can't thank her enough. And I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart, I love you, and that I didn't mean to cause any harm. And I'm glad we're at this point. I'm glad we're at this point co-parenting, and we're on a good level. And this is how I see it.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Guys, if there's any questions that you guys feel like I should have asked, or questions that you guys want to know for either Dante or me, comment down below. Comment down below and how y'all feel. What y'all think about it? I mean, you know, I'm always trying to engage with my followers. Y'all, we almost at 80 followers in less than 3 months, my first year of YouTubing, and I just wanted to bring you all in on my life. The progression that I'm making, the progression that we're making as co-parents, just my life being single, just all kind of stuff, you know. And so you guys will definitely see me evolve more because I'm doing it in front of you guys. So again, if there's anything you felt like I should have asked, or anything that you guys want to know, comment below and hit me up. Let your girl know something, you know,
and hit that subscribe button.
For sure. He's so sweet. Thank you. And I just want to let you know that you are amazing. Thank you so much for coming in and doing an episode with me today. And thank you for letting the guys and the women know your side of the story.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
Just one more thing to say.
Okay.
Fellas, don't let anybody paint a picture of you. Don't let anybody think you're not doing enough for your kid, because that can happen and it'll change you. So long as you eye to eye with the mom and God, don't worry about anything else.
That's all that matters. I could co-sign to that for sure. So is there anything else that you would like to speak about on this episode while we out here in front of the fam? It's the family right here. So I mean, is there anything that you would like to ask me?
Well, I would like to ask you.
Okay.
How you enjoying your life as being a YouTuber now?
Okay.
You could have been a model.
Okay.
But,
plus size model.
Gorgeous. The most gorgeous woman ever.
So sweet.
So I just want to know about that, like how you enjoying the YouTuber life, how you enjoying the single life.
Okay.
Just doing 2 questions. I would like to know.
Good questions. Okay, as far as the YouTubing life, that is an easy question. I am enjoying it. I love to make content. I love to show the world my personality, who I am, my life. I like keeping it real.
For sure.
That's why I asked you, like, did I lie about anything? I need them to know I ain't out here just bashing you, you know. But I mean, I like it. I'm excited to see where it's going. So many people have reached out to me and told me, thank you, keep going. So many, people tell me that, you inspire me, and, people want to know. So I like that, because I feel like even from a smallest aspect that I'm helping somebody, even if it's one person out there, I would like for somebody to use me as an example of what not to do, and at some points of what to do when you're hurting, when you're a single parent, when you trying to make it through. So that's an easy question. I'm enjoying the YouTube aspect.
That's good.
Now, as far as this single life, especially since me and you haven't been, since last year and things like that, I have been enjoying the single life as far as having peace, doing whatever I want, as far as with my money. I don't have to answer to anybody and things like that, but I'm gonna keep it real, you know me. I'm gonna keep it real. I do get lonely sometimes. I do wish sometimes that I had someone, especially more of, someone like you, of your caliber, now that you've been living and learning and experiencing, and you always treated me like a queen when things were good. Gotta throw that out there. Always wined and dined me, took me on the nicest, dates, best trips, and never had a problem spending money on me and things like that. So it gets lonely sometimes, but I must say that because I am in this space of being lonely sometimes, or whatever, it's helping me lean on God even more.
That's what counts.
Because I learned my lesson from just fully dependent. And this is a more advice if you guys want to take it or not. Never fully rely 1,000% on your spouse or your kids or anybody. Because the Bible tell you that man will let you down every time. That doesn't just mean a man, but humans. Because we all fall short of his glory. We all are sinners. We all are humans. None of us are perfect. He had his days. I have my days. We all have our days. So I was so codependent on him. If he have an attitude or something, it throw my whole day off. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm solid within myself, I can love somebody properly. I can receive love properly.
That's right.
I know if you having a bad day or anybody having a bad day, that's not a reflection of me.
Right.
It's just a reflection of what that person going through at the time. And that doesn't mean that a person don't love you just because they made a mistake and did you wrong, or they intentionally did you wrong, or you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I'm growing so much being single. I thank you, because I know you always wanted to be with me. Let me throw that out there.
Oh, for sure.
Since the beginning, he has always
Sure.
wanted to be. Like I said, he never wanted to get a divorce. He always wanted to heal and do things together. But I felt in my heart that it was best for us to learn and to excel, just better ourselves without,
Yeah.
doing it, in the same household, or even going to the extreme of getting a divorce,
Right, right.
But we definitely are a lot better
Right, right.
because of our time separate, getting closer with God, better with finances, better with bills, better
sure.
being parents, our attitudes, both of our attitudes, because I had a bad attitude as well, is out the window. And I feel just like you. I'm excited. I'm thankful for where we're at. I have my ups and downs with the single life, but I'm thankful to have this opportunity to be with just me and God.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to have this opportunity to be co-parenting with you without any stress. You do
Sure.
you, I do me.
Sure.
And just the thought of one day,
Yeah.
things, maybe one day things
Yeah.
will just be to the point that we really can do it. And I
Sure.
just love the patience with you as well. I love how we're one step at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
I love not having people in our business.
Love it.
I love not getting, like you said, getting advice from people who quick to tell you this and that because they single, or tell you to get rid of a person, this and that, and they still married for years.
Yes, for sure.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Come again?
But come again? But they want to work on their marriage.
Right.
Working on it. Ain't no want to. Working on their marriage day in and day out. But they quick to tell you or me that, y'all need to let that go.
Well, actually, come to you because as an alpha, people don't want to come to the alpha.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's where the peace come in. Then,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
And I can tell you 100 times, it still ain't enough. You know what I mean?
Okay.
How much I adore you and appreciate you. Just off the strength of just being a friend, because in the marriage. We was married, but it was like we looked like brother and sisters. We looked like a YouTube couples. You know what I'm saying?
We did
get
kick
this.
it a lot too. I ain't gonna
You
play.
know,
We really kicked it a
You know,
lot
this
too.
is the homie. This is a best friend right here. This day one, A1. This woman, she changed my whole swag almost to the T. I never rocked gold in my life until I met her.
He was a silver type of guy. I like
Right.
silver and gold, but he chocolate, so I'm like, yo, I got to.
Yeah. So she sprinkled some of that GA on me.
I had to throw a little of that sauce on it, and that's when it got real hectic for me, y'all. Never just be fully just bragging on your man or your woman, cause you ain't doing nothing but amping other people up trying to get a piece of that
That's it.
pie.
That's
When
it.
I got that boy too sauced up,
That's it.
I had competition out this world. It ain't no competition now that I'm older to know that, but women was coming out the yin yang for this man. You understand? Like, woo! Boy, I'm about to throw them dukes a few times, but I'm not. I can fight, but I'd rather be a lover.
So classy.
I'm super okay. So
And one subject we should have covered
what?
is that man or woman, do not let your friends around your spouse, because that can start a whole lot of trauma. That can start a whole lot of problems. letting your friends in your household, and letting them being around your wife or your husband, because it can start a whole lot of trouble, you know. So,
and this is from experience. Plenty of times he met a new homeboy or something and brought him over to the crib trying to hang out, play the game or something, and so many guys have backdoored him trying to holler at me. Plenty of women, family members on my side, women that I know, backdoored me trying to holler at him. So we just, hey, I mean, like I said, it's up to y'all if y'all want to take the advice or not. This is just stuff that we have learned.
And it's good advice.
And we out here just giving it to you for the free ski. You know what I'm
so
saying?
hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe. Please.
Because we got more. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to keep y'all on game. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for tuning in. This was a wonderful episode. I have enjoyed every second of this. I have enjoyed every second of you. I just want to tell
thank you so much.
I want to tell you thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
It means so much to me.
Yes, ma'am.
And hopefully, even if one person take our advice, I pray somebody can learn from us, our mistakes. And I'm thankful that we are being the example.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so proud of you, too.
I'm very proud of you as well. I'm extremely proud of you. So.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you good? Anything
good.
else you gonna? Okay.
Good.
All right. So guys, again, we love y'all so much. If y'all have anything to say, y'all hit that comment button. Comment below. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to become a better believer in this better believer lifestyle, yo, hit that subscribe button. I can't say that enough, y'all. We building around this camp. We hitting greatness. And as always, I believe that I am a child of the Most High living God. I believe that Jesus does love me. I believe that I do love myself. And I believe that God is more than able to provide anything in my life. God is good. God is great. And our beliefs are better every day. Till next time, family.